Hello ladies and gents, welcome back to Detecting World Review. Today I'm going to start here, probably 10 by 20 metre section of sugar beet been brought up out of this field. They're having dog trials on here soon amongst the sugar beet, so they're not pulling them all up yet. I'm going to sample this, I'm going to see what it's like here. Been wanting to get on this land for quite some time. They've had pigs on it for the last 3 years. And today, I'm going to use this as a test patch. And then I'll move on, unless I find lots of stuff. All right, see you on the first hole. Bye-bye. Ladies and gents, there's a lot of iron here. I think the pig farmer's dropped quite a lot of cans and stuff. I've been digging, but just found my first little signal worth showing. And I'm not sure what it is, but it looks rather interesting. I mean, what do you think, guys and girls? I don't think I've ever had anything like that before. Let's just show you. It's got a curve to it. It's broken at the top. Ladies and gents, another signal. Thought it was a 2021 on the Equinox. Bit more modern because it's cast. There's a seam down there and it's broken on this section here, but it looks decorative. It's got like a heart shape, so I'm not sure what that is. Again, if you know, put it in the comments. So I'll show this, guys and girls. It's quite sharp. Always wear gloves. Ladies and gents, just got a little 8 signal. I'm not sure if it's anything, but it's got a little bit of silver. Oh, just dropped it. It's got a little bit of silvering on it, a little bit of shape to it. Might not be anything, but that's what we dig as metal detectors, so I thought I'd show you. All right, so we'll carry on. Ladies and gents, right, I've seen enough in that other field to warrant me going back there when the sugar beet's out. That medieval pendant hanger, if that's what it is, it's a good sign. So I'll just switch to pasture now, and I've got my first decent signal just here. Came up as a 23 on the Equinox. Looks like a Georgian coin. Let's have a look. It is. Just trying to get which George it is. I think it's George III. Let's turn it over, see if there's a date. Bear with me. Can't read the date on there, but you can see Britannia. See if we can get some light on it. There you go. Britannia. And then George on the back. Don't look too bad of a coin, that one. Doing all right in this field, ladies and gents. We just got a crotal bell. Yeah. Not complete, unfortunately. As a lot of them are. It's probably 1800s. Nice little crotal bell. Just clear it out. There you go. Beautiful. Ladies and gents, I just checked the hole where I got that crotal bell, and I've got the other bit to it. So let's try and piece this together somehow. I don't want to clear this section out because it's probably got the ringer in there, a little metal bit which makes it ring, probably in there somewhere. That's the bottom, so something like that. Probably missing a little fragment actually. Doesn't seem to be in the hole, that fragment, but yeah, nearly a complete crotal bell there. So always check your holes after you've got the target out. Just found some kind of old metal plate. It's got the rivets still in there. 1, 2, 3. One missing, so there used to be 4 rivets in there. You see on the back, they actually move. So I don't know what that would have been used for. It's probably Georgian again. Livery button, I think. There you go. On to the next. Ladies and gents, don't know what this one is yet. You can see a rim there. I think it might be a buckle, but we'll have a look together. Let's just break it out. Yeah, it is a buckle. Gently does it in case the pin's there, which it isn't. But there you go. That's not bad. So a shoe buckle again, Georgian. Fairly consistent on here so far with Georgian in date. 1800s I reckon. Let's see if we can find something a bit older. If not, let's keep enjoying the Georgian. Right, we've got another coin here, ladies and gents. What's the betting? It's another Georgian. Let's have a look. Let's have a little look. 1896, that's Victorian. It's a halfpenny. There you go. Sorry about that, camera. Victorian halfpenny. Quite a nice one. Ladies and gents, just had something a little bit better. I think it's a seal. Let's have a look at it. You see that? Put it on the other side. Sorry, zoomed in for some reason. What's it say? London. Something London on there. Clendo or Chelendo. Anyway, it's a nice little bag seal or cloth seal, whatever it is. It's got another little bag seal here, or cloth seal. Let's see what this one says. Pure pure one and acid. Pure something anyway. So look at the back. Ipswich. Oh, that's nice. I collect Ipswich coins, and now it says Ipswich on this seal, so that's a really nice find for me. I'll put that with my coin collection. So ladies and gents, welcome to my studio here. I'm going to start using this studio, and I just want to bring one of my finds to attention, and that was the Packard & Co. bag seal, Ipswich. So on that side, it says Packard & Co. Ipswich. Obviously you can't see it really in the picture there, but I'll put a picture up. And then on the other side it says pure bone and acid. So from my research, which I'm now about to show you, we can look a bit more in detail at Edward Packard. Right, ladies and gents, so in the mid 19th century, Edward Packard, in 1843, he made a bone-based superphosphate at Snape, and shortly after tried using the locally available coprolites, which were sort of fossilised deposit found in Suffolk. He ground it in a mill as a base, and in 1847 he took over an old flour mill on a quay in Ipswich, grinding coprolites, later treating them with acid, but the fumes were unpopular, so in 1851 he had to move to a site between navigation and the railway at Brantham. By 1854 he was producing his own sulfuric acid on site by the lead chamber process, thus creating the first complete superphosphate works. So basically what that means is he specialised in making artificial fertilisers, and Fysons eventually, James Fyson, who was one of the Fysons, eventually amalgamated a number of companies, and Fysons, who are still about today, who are actually sponsoring the Ipswich Town Football Club, they originated from Packard and Company. So that's what I found out about that seal. So what I want to do now is I want to look at how the bag seal actually worked. So let me just show you that. Right, so I've just Googled bag seals. Now, bag seals can be called bag seals, they can be called bale seals, they can be called cloth seals, and there's probably a few other names for them. Now, what I didn't realise is, and you might not know either, is that they didn't really serve a purpose to seal a bag. The bag was probably sealed with some kind of cord tied round its neck. The purpose of the bag seal was to basically label the bag up. So like you get tags now, you get different tags for, I don't know, different products. The lead seal was like the old school tag with information on it, so you knew what was in the bag. Effectively, that's as simple as that. Now they opened up, you can probably look at this picture here and see that little tab on the left hand side. Now what that would have done would open up like a little clasp, and then it would have had a pointy bit on the inside of one of the faces of the bag seal, and then you'd shut it closed onto the either side of the bag, whatever the bag was made out of, textile, whatever, and that would pierce the bag and form shut. So I managed to spit that out quite well, but that's effectively what it did. So it was just basically like bit like, I don't know, a bit like a pin you'd get nowadays. You just open it up, shut it, pin inside the face of that bag seal, pierces the bag, and then it's tightly shut so that you can tell what's in the bag. So my one, as I said, my one is Packard and Company. Sorry, Packard. Yeah, Packard and Co. Ipswich. You can see the nib there. So that's where, that's the base. Effectively, that's the hinge. So the hinge is there, and in this bag you would have had a product, an artificial fertilizer, which would have been acid and bone, which is what Edward Packard specialises in, mixing acid with bone to make artificial fertilizers. So there you go, there's a bit more in-depth knowledge of one of my artifacts that I've found, and I'm going to be doing more of this as we go forward. So let's get back to the video. Right, ladies and gents, I think I've got a little token here. Let's have a look. See a pattern on there in the light. There you go. So that's going to be a token See what's on the other side. There you go. So it's going to have a bit of detail on there. Probably Georgian. But yeah, pretty thin as well. So I'll let that dry out and see what it is. Ladies and gents, welcome back to the studio, twice in one video. And luckily I've managed to find the coin. Now I thought there was a Georgian copper token in the video, but as you can see, it matches. If you can see that in the light. And it's actually an Ord Carlos II from the Spanish Netherlands. Years 1680 to 1700 in date, made of copper. And the verse is a crowned fire iron surrounded by 3 coats of arms. Austria left, right Burgundy and bottom Brabant. Now if you remember in my video with Nicola White, I actually found a silver hammered coin from Burgundy. It was Charles the Bold. So maybe it's related. I mean, this coin was found about half a mile down the road on the same permission, so I think it's related to that. Now the reverse is a crown coat of arms with symbols of Flanders, Brabant and Burgundy. This little copper token, which I thought was a copper token, is actually from the Spanish Netherlands and is value of 1 Ord. Excellent. Let's carry on with the video. Another coin, ladies and gents. What it is. Date on there, hopefully. Bear with me. 1822. Is that George IV? Yeah, I think it is. George IV, 1822. There you go. Not too bad. Getting towards the end of the day now, so not sure how many more holes I'll dig, but it's a nice little coin.